Hi everyone, this is Isaiah Agent Mary. It's been a while since I posted my last video. Can you believe that? My last video was in November last year. So I was busy preparing my CYSA Plus, which I passed. I'll definitely make a video about it once they ship me the actual physical certificate. Yeah, no, gotta show off a bit, right? So anyway, new year, new me, and of course, new kind of video. Today's format will be different. First, it is in English, and second, I'm gonna tell a story about a cybersecurity event. And don't worry that the former format will stay. I'll definitely still be doing video in Creole and for my Asian folks, but this format I brought to tell you a story about cybersecurity. I think it's important for you, and I hope you enjoy it. All right. So today we're gonna talk about someone who literally mapped the entire internet. We are in 2012. Every sysadmin by then know a cool tools called SSH. SSH is like having a remote control for your computer over the internet. You just put the IP address, a username, and a password, and boom, you in. You control the device. Before SSH was Telnet. Telnet was basically the same thing but way less secure. It was deprecated, I think it was back in the 90s. Still, there's a lot of devices that are still using it. So a researcher wanted to know how many computer was exposed to the internet with SSH or Telnet and default credential. By default credential, we mean that credential that the manufacturer sent the product with. He wanted to try 3 credentials: admin for both username and password, or root for both username and password, and root for username but no password. We are talking about a massive security flaw, all right? One that could potentially give anyone full control of your device. You are thinking that every sysadmin should secure it, right? Right? Well, this researcher wrote a basic script and start scanning the internet, and guess what? He found a lot of devices with SSH and Telnet wide open with those easy to guess credentials. But you know, the internet is large. It started to take a lot of time to scan the whole internet. So he had an idea. Since he basically owned this device now, he decided to use them to help him with the scan. If you have one computer, you scan the whole internet and you find another one, then you load the program. It was a virus, but I mean, it was a program anyway. You load the program to the new computer and it helps you, so your force double up. It basically installed the program to the one that were compatible. He had created what we call a botnet. By the end of it, he found 1.2 billion devices with SSH and Telnet wide open to the internet. Out of those 1.2 billion devices, he was able to infect 420 compatible devices with his program. Most of the other one was like an industrial control system, like you don't really want to mess up with a nuclear power plant or anything with hospital, or I don't know. So yeah, he had 420,000 computer under his control. What would you do with those 420,000 computers at your command? It could have launched a massive DDoS attack, even mine crypto. Like you can make a lot of money with 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 a botnet. There are people that are renting botnet on the dark web for crazy amount of money. As far as we can tell, our researcher didn't have any evil intention. So what he wanted to do right now, he wanted to map the entire internet to see when they go online, which port are they are using, etc. It sounds simple, but it's huge. The internet is huge, and he wanted to scan the first 100 port of each IP. So maybe it's difficult for our lambda person, but he had the botnet with 420,000 computer. And so he made a PHP and Python website, and he set up a strong database to receive all the data, and he took a deep breath and launched it. He was able to scan the entire internet. So after the first successful scan, he didn't want to stop here. He scanned it a second time, and a third time, and a fourth time, and again and again and again. And he scanned it for 6 weeks straight and finally stopped. So with all the data he collected, he chose to do something very smart. He matched the IP with their geolocations and make this.
Everyone that went online, you, your boss, your neighbor, every message, every email, every activity, every request, everything.
This, my friend, is a map of the internet activity. Sure, it was back in 2012, but it's still amazing to look today. And he posts all the details of his botnet, which he called the Carna Botnet after Roman goddess. Even though he didn't have bad intention, but still, logging as admin on a computer that isn't yours is illegal. He had to post it anonymously. So yes, he did something illegal, but he left us with something very beautiful and something that we can learn from. So that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed the story, and I wish you all the best for the new year. We got more story that is coming. Peace.